A rich girl poisoned me to prove my allergy was fake and said it wasn't her problem, so I made it her only problem until daddy's money couldn't save her. Food allergies are my invisible prison. Once someone triggers it and shows no remorse, they're paying until I say stop. 3 years of entitled people calling me dramatic about my pork allergy. I'd been patient. Then some designer-clad brat showed up at a barbecue and gave me the opportunity I didn't know I was waiting for. I arrived at my friend's barbecue starving, ready to enjoy myself, only to see her manning the grill. The walking, talking embodiment of allergies aren't real. I sighed, grabbed a plate, trusting basic human decency still existed. 3 years of being the understanding friend had left me naive. She handed me a piece of meat with a dismissive wave. "It's chicken, not pork," she said. The texture felt wrong immediately, but I'd already swallowed. I asked again what meat it was, just eye-rolling like I was inconveniencing her. Then my throat started tightening. The first hive appeared on my arm. She actually smirked while I started gasping for air, actually smirked like I was validating her theory. When friends confronted her, she admitted giving me pork on purpose. Her face twisted into that practiced indifference before she said the 4 words that sealed her fate. "That's not my problem." Those words flipped a switch in my brain. 3 years of patience, 3 years of being dismissed, 3 years of "you're overreacting" comments, but intentionally poisoning me and calling it my problem? I watched her laugh it off, already texting on her phone. From my hospital bed, I saw her posting selfies from the party. Then my lawyer friend visited with papers. Perfect. I was ready to play this game. I signed every document from that hospital bed, listing every witness who heard her confession. The exhausted-looking nurse glanced between me, the legal papers, and my friend, who was now documenting my injuries. I explained the situation calmly. Intentional poisoning, her admitted guilt, and now her daddy's restaurant empire was about to fund my future. My friend took photos of the hives, the swelling, the medical charts showing anaphylactic shock. She'd given me everything I needed on a silver platter. Multiple witnesses confirmed she'd bragged about exposing fake allergies right before serving me. I glanced at the settlement demand my lawyer drafted. High 6 figures, enough to hurt even daddy's deep pockets. So I had him serve her at her father's flagship restaurant during the dinner rush, ensuring maximum embarrassment. The shriek that came out of her mouth probably shattered wine glasses 3 tables away. She mentioned her dad would destroy her. I just smiled and threw her own words back at her. "That's not my problem." She tried everything. Daddy's lawyers offered insulting settlements. I said, "That's not my problem." Her sorority sisters came begging. One mentioned she'd lose her Mercedes. "That's not my problem." Her mother showed up with a blank check and an apology, asking me to spare her daughter the public shame. Not my problem. I thanked the desperate woman, sent her away empty-handed, and saved the security footage for court. One friend claimed I was ruining her future, and another offered apologies on her behalf. But I just kept building my case, watching the panic escalate like it was Netflix. By the first hearing, word had spread through our social circle. My other allergic friends shared their own stories and said it was about time someone fought back. Groups of people would ask for updates like my lawsuit was their favorite show. Her family kept making offers through intermediaries like they were negotiating a hostage release. Trial day, 9 a.m., I walked into court. There she was, sitting with 3 lawyers, looking like she'd been crying all night. We made eye contact as I walked past in my best outfit, her eyes filled with tears. She actually stood up, probably thinking some last-minute apology might work. Then the witnesses arrived. I watched 12 of our mutual friends file in because I'd subpoenaed everyone at that barbecue. The look on her face, pure, crushing defeat. No escape possible. She knew exactly what was happening. I'd won without exaggerating, without lying, without breaking a single rule. Just methodical documentation of assault by food. That same afternoon, the verdict came back, the first real consequences she'd faced ever, and the number was so high that her father himself showed up, still furious about what turned out to be the most expensive barbecue in history. The check cleared instantly, just her sobbing in the hallway and the faint sound of daddy yelling about learning responsibility. I never found out if she graduated after that and never saw her again. But for the rest of my time in that city, every restaurant knew my allergy was real. Friend gatherings, dinner parties, barbecue weekends, it didn't matter. People still gossip about the case every summer, but my medical needs remain unquestioned.